Hello students, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to solve O-level accounts MCQs because the papers are very near. I think so. I've decided to solve MCQs for O-levels and O-levels because it's high time. Okay, now see the paper. Okay. This is May-June 2021, paper 11. And the other variant, our variant is 12 and this is paper 11. Okay. Now, which statement about bookkeeping and accounting are correct? Okay. Accounting is performed periodically rather than daily. Yes. Yes. Accounting rely on having accurate bookkeeping record. Yes. Bookkeeping includes the preparation of financial statement. No. Bookkeeping involves recording of financial transaction. Yes. 1, 2, 4. Oh, okay. Option A is the answer. Option A is the answer. Okay. Now come to question number 2. What increases owner's capital? Bank loan? No. Purchase of inventory on credit? No. Purchase machine by check? No. So what is left? D, yes. Transfer of vehicle to business from private use. Okay. Now, next question. Question number 3. The Carl, a trader, took goods from the business for his own use. These goods had cost $100 and carried $8. Had been paid for them to be delivered to the business. So the total cost of purchases is $108. How would this be recorded in Carl's account in the books of business? Now, first thing, these two options are useless in this because we never record drawings in capital account. Okay, so we have to debit drawings account with obviously 108. Got it? Okay. Now, Shwala. This MCQ, I've seen this MCQ in 2004, 2005 somewhere in the past paper. Okay. Shwala's financial years end on 31st March. On 1st April 2021, there was a credit balance of $100 on Yasmin's account in Shwala's purchase ledger. It means Shwala owed to Yasmin $100. Shwala has to pay to Yasmin $100. Are you getting my point clear? Okay. Now, Hasina buys radios from Nazneen at a list price of $10 each. Hasina bought 12 radios and was offered 20% trade discount and 4% cash discount. 2 radios were faulty and were returned to Nazneen. What was the total of the credit note issued by Nazneen? Okay, now when she is returning good, because they have not discussed about the payment has not yet made. It means this 4% cash discount, we are not going to consider this 4% cash discount. Are you getting my point clear? What we have to do, we have to calculate only trade discount. Okay, 2 means $20 multiplied by 4%, 20% trade discount. $20 multiplied by 20%. $4 is trade discount. So 20 minus 4, $16 is your answer. Okay, this is your answer. Answer number 5. Now come to question number 6. Okay, now which item would be recorded in the general journal of a bakery? Okay, correction of errors. Yes. Correcting error. The prime book for error is general journal. Okay. Purchase or delivery vehicle on credit. Buying a non-current asset on credit. The prime book for it is general journal. Yes. Purchase of flour on credit. No. Because this is purchase day book account. This transaction belongs to purchase day book, not general journal. Returned by a customer of a faulty batch of bread. It is going to record it in purchase return day book. It has nothing to do with general journal. So answer is A. 1 and 2 transactions are going to be recorded in general. Okay. Alicia entered the credit note she received in the month in March in the correct return journal. How was the total of this journal recorded in the ledger at the end of the month? Okay. Now, what happens when we total sales return? This is credit notes. She received, okay, the credit note she received in March in correct return journals. How was the total of this journal recorded in the ledger at the end of the month? She is not issuing credit notes. She is receiving credit notes, so it must be purchase return accounts. Okay. Now come to question number 8. Which item would not be shown on a bank statement? A check written by the bank marked as referred to a drawer, a monthly payment made for electricity, by direct debit, bank charges. Direct debit, no. Bank charges, no. What is left? Unpresented checks. Unpresented checks are the item not shown on the bank statement because bank doesn't know you have issued a check. Getting my point here? The option is the answer. Number 9. Which statement about purchase ledger control account is not correct? Incorrect statement. Achha. It act as a check on the balance of the purchase account. A option is doubtful. It includes transaction relating to all credit supply. Yes. It is prepared using information from the books of prime entry. Yes. It provides a proof of ultimate purchase. Oh, yes. This is not correct. We do not make purchase ledger control account to check purchases, but suppliers. Okay. Now, Javed, sale ledger control account had debit balance 12,000, interest on an overdue account 40 and discount of 150 had been omitted. What was the correct balance on the sale ledger control account? Okay. Now, what we have to do? Balance is 12,000 plus 40 minus 150, 11,890. Yes, this is the answer. 11,890 is the answer. Okay. Now come to the next question. What is the effect of treating an item of capital expenditure as revenue expenditure? Capital expenditure is an item of non-current asset. So cost of non-current asset is overstated. No. Cost of non-current asset is understated. Yes. Depreciation for the year is overstated. No. Depreciation of for the year is understated. Yes. 2 and 4 is correct. It means the correct answer is option D. Okay. D option is the answer. Now come to question number 12. Why does a business provide for depreciation non-current asset? Okay. To charge the cost of non-current asset against profit in the year of purchase. No. No. Okay. To ensure that non-current asset appear at book value in the statement of financial position. No. To ensure that the matching principle applied when preparing finance. Yes. So D option could not be the answer. Machinery, which had a cost of 6,290, was sold for $3,100. The disposal account showed a profit of on disposal 584. How much the depreciation to the date of proposal? On which side of the disposal account was it recorded? Okay. depreciation is recorded on the credit side of the account first. So these two options could be the answer. Getting my point clear? These two could be the answer. So we have to find out which one. So what we have to do, plus 584 minus 3,377. Oh, C option is the answer. How? What we have to do, cost is 6290, 6290 plus 584 minus 3,100, 3,774. This is the answer. Uh-oh. Rent receivable account. Rent receivable account. Okay. Opening balance 400. Received 3,600. Balance CD 600. Okay. So, which entry was made in the income statement for the year for rent receivable account? This is an income account, so the answer must be a credit item, okay, not the debit item. This could be the answer or this could be the answer. Okay, are you getting my point here? Now what we have to do, we have to calculate okay. Now we received 3,600 during the year plus prepaid at start minus prepaid at end 600. So answer is 3,004. This is not the answer. A option is the answer, 3,400. We received 3,600 plus prepaid at start 400 minus prepaid at at end, sorry, 600. Okay. Why does a business maintain a provision for doubtful debts? Oh my God. To apply principle of prudence. This is true. To avoid profit for the year being understated. No. So the first option is correct. So this could not be the answers. Okay. To have an accurate forecast of debts which will be uncollectible. No. To reduce the expense or recover in the future. No. Okay. How should inventory be valued? Cost, higher of cost or NRV, lower of cost or NRV, NRV. So what is the correct answer? We all know that according to IAS 2, we have to record lower of cost or NRV, which is lower. C option should be the answer. Okay. What are the advantages of being a sole trader? Has unlimited liability? Yes. Total control? Yes. Entitled to all profit? Yes. Easy to raise finance? No. This is the disadvantage. So we cannot, unlimited liability is a disadvantage. So we are not going to consider this unlimited liability. Now, easy to raise finance? No. This is not possible. So entitled to all profit and has total control means option D should be the answer. Getting my point clear? D option is the answer. 18. Which item would appear in the income statement of a service business? Gross profit का क्या काम है होता है? Gross profit नहीं होगा. Profit for the year भी हाँ होगा. Surplus नहीं होगा. Service business. So gross profit and surplus will not be there. Only profit will be there. So which option is correct? C option. Yes. C option is correct. Getting my point clear? Now come to 19. A business provider, what is the total of the current liabilities? Okay, now current liabilities, we have to calculate the current liabilities. Okay, which are the current liabilities? Long-term loan, no. Trade receivable, no. Trade payable, so current liabilities. Trade payables, yes. Bank overdraft, yes. Prepaid insurance, no. Accrued wages, yes. And rent receivable prepaid, yes. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to take the totals of liability. Trade payables 9,700 plus 2,000 bank overdraft plus accrued wages 1,000 plus 500 rent receivable. Rent receivable prepaid 13,200. A option should be the answer. Question number 19. This is the answer. Got it? What is added to the owner's capital to calculate capital employed? Non-current liabilities. Yes. Okay. Now 21. On 1st April 2020, Ahmad had a provision for doubtful debt 290. The following entry was made on 31st March. Provision for doubtful debit, income statement, credit. It means we have to reduce, we have reduced provision for doubtful debts. What was the provision for doubtful debts deducted from the trade receivable in Ahmed's statement finance position 31st March 2021? 290 minus 25. 290 minus 25. 265. B option should be the answer. Yes. B option should be the answer. Because we are reducing. Okay. X Limited started the year with an ordinary share capital of 100,000, ordinary share dividend of 3,000 was paid during the year. Later, a further $10,000 of ordinary share was issued. The profit for the year was 8,000. How much equity increased at the end of the year? 115,000. Or it means 15,000. C option should be the answer. Okay. Now, 23, which provides to funds to a public limited company receive a fixed rate of return on their investment. Ordinary share, preference share, or debenture holder. Okay. Now, fixed rate of return means fixed rate of return. Fixed rate of return. This means fixed rate of returns means what? Fixed rate of return means fixed profit. Fixed rate of return. Okay. Fixed rate of return. Okay. So preferential holders and debenture holders get fixed rate. C option should be the answer. Ordinary shareholders do not receive fixed rate of return. Every member of a sport club is required to pay an annual subscription of $50. The subscription account shows the following. This is subscription account. What was the increase in the number of members in areas between 1st January and 31st December 2020? Hello. Hello. Okay. Now, This question looks very big question. It's not a big question. Okay, it just look very a big question with the T account. Okay, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं. Now see, this says, see, now subscription in arrear at the start of the year 350 and at the end of the year 750. Okay, so take the total, the difference, take the difference. Okay, 750 minus 350 is 400. 400 divided by 50 subscription per member. 8. Increase in areas of 8 members. Simple. It's very simple question. It looks a big question, but it's not. 25. Which term is used to describe the surpluses which have been earned by a club over time? Accumulated fund, capital, retained earnings, subscriptions. Yes, subscription. Obviously, subscription. Not retained earnings, not the capital. Capital तो होता ही नहीं, accumulated fund. Okay. So, which term is described is used to describe the surpluses? Achha, which are, sorry. The thing is, this okay. This lifetime shows that we have to be careful. Okay. Lifetime means we have to be careful. Okay. So lifetime or surpluses are added to accumulated fund. So answer is option A. Okay. Subscription is for 1 year. Okay, be careful about that. Okay. Now, next 26. Mueller provided the following information for the year ended 31st March 2021. Drawings for the year 3,900. Okay. Net asset means capital at start on. This is capital at start. This is capital at end. This is drawing. So what we have to do, profit or loss, we have to calculate. How to calculate capital at end? Okay. Capital at end, how much? 72275 plus drawings 3,900 minus capital at start 60,500. Answer is 15,675 profit. So D option should be the answer. Getting my point clear? Okay, now 27. A trader who does not keep a full accounting record was able to supply the following information. Okay. Okay. Now the information is question 27. Okay. Amount owed by trade receivers on first 3,000. Checks received. Okay, 3,000. Okay. Checks received from trade receivable, cash discount given to trade, amount to owed by trade receivable. We have to calculate credit sales by. This is the requirement. Credit sales is the requirement. We have to calculate credit sales. So when we have to calculate credit sales, what we have to do? Add check received from customers 28,000 plus discounts 1,500 plus trade receivable ending 4,200 minus amount owed by trade receivable at the start of the year 3,000, 30,700. So D option should be the answer. Option D. Getting my point clear? D option is the answer. Okay. Now come to the next question. 28. A trader provided the following information: revenue, inventory at the start of the year, inventory at general. A markup of 25% is applied. What were the purchases for the year? I have told you that from ACCA we have learned that there is a trick. When markup is 25%, margin is 20%. This is a trick I have learned while I was teaching ACCA. So if revenue is 1,20,000, 20% margin means 80% is the cost of sales. So 1,20,000 multiplied by 80% cost of sale is 96,000. Getting my point clear? Okay, now 96,000 is cost of sales plus inventory at end 10,200 minus inventory at start 9,600. So total purchases is 96,600. D option should be the answer. Getting my point clear? Question number 28. D option is the answer. Okay. Now come to 29. George provides the following information. Non-current assets 15,000, inventory, trade receivable, trade asset. Asset test ratio. Asset test ratio means quick assets divided by current liabilities. So we have only one quick asset, that is trade receivable 18,000. Only one quick asset. This is 18,000. Got it? Okay. What about liability? Only one liability, 8,000. Okay. Now the thing is, what we are, the liquidity ratio is given here. Okay. We need to know the overdraft. When we need to know the overdraft, what we have to do, we have only one liquid asset is 18,000. So what we do, 18,000 divided by 1.2. So it means your current liability should be 15,000. So out of 15,000, trade payable is 8,000. 15,000 minus 8,000. Answer is 7,000. So this is your answer, A option. Getting my point clear? Now come to 30, sorry. Revenue, opening inventory, purchase, closing inventory, gross profit. This one, the closing inventory should have been 400. Okay. What was the correct rate of inventory turnover? Okay. Now in this question, if inventory turnover, how we calculate inventory turnover? Cost of sales divided by average inventory. Okay. Cost of sales. Now, in this case, what we have to do, if we increase closing inventory here by 400, our cost of sales would become 2,300. So cost of sales 2,300. Average inventory, opening inventory 100 plus closing inventory 400, total 500 divided by 2. Average inventory is 250. 2,300 would be cost of sales divided by average inventory 250. 9.2 times. C option should be the answer. If we change the values, C option 9.2 would be the answer. Question number 30. Okay. Now 31. The current ratio of X is 2:1. The current ratio of Y is 1.3. What comparison? What does the comparison of these ratios show? X has fewer liabilities than Y. नहीं, ये नहीं पता चल सकता. ये पता चल सकता है कि X has more liquidity than Y. ये पता चल सकता है. Now ये पता चल सकता है. X has more liquidity than Y. बाकी जरूरत नहीं, दो ऑप्शंस पढ़ ली. Okay. Which external parties would be interested in the financial statement of a trader? Okay. Now, see, a bank may consider a request by the trader for a loan. Yes, external parties. A trade union seeking a wage increase for the employees. I don't think so that they are interested in your profit and loss. Trade unions are not interested, I think. Okay. And the business manager making decision about how to increase profit. External parties. No, he's not an external party. He is not also an external party. A trade union seeking a wage increase. We have to talk about. So it means this is correct. This is wrong. This should be correct. External parties. Okay. So it means B option is the answer. Now 33. Sabina runs a retail which she plans to close her business in a few weeks' time. How should her fixed value be valued in a statement of financial position? At book values, at expected values, sales value at original cost, depreciation. When we are selling, so it means expected sales value because we are closing the business. Achha, why should a trader match his cost for financial with the revenues for the same period? Okay, to account for all liabilities, to account for money that is paid in advance, to make sure outstanding income is included, to show the correct profit figure. Yeah, it's बहुत easy. Okay, now 35. Which international accounting objective are described by the following statement? Information in financial must be free from material errors and bias. Users must be able to identify difference and similarity between information in different financial statement. Okay, now when we know that there is no error, first information is reliability. Okay, it means B or C option could be the answers. Okay, okay. Now first statement is for reliability, so the answer could be B or C. But second statement is about comparability, so it means B option should be the answer. Getting my point clear? Okay, so that's all for today. Inshallah, I'll be coming up with more MCQs for O levels and AS levels because their exams are ahead, very near. Inshallah, and I'll keep solving all past papers. Inshallah. So most of the viewers, I have so many views on my video, but mostly people who are viewing, they don't subscribe my channel. So kindly, it's a request, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Take care. Allah Hafiz.